I don't think you really know what to say to someone who's just told you that they've needed to access emergency relief, or to go to complete strangers and ask for help. I'm 26. I just moved into the area about 3 months ago with my husband, who is severely visually impaired. I have 2 degrees. I have a degree in psychology and a degree in criminology and criminal justice. I was actually the first person in my entire family to go to uni. You don't ever really feel like things will get worse after you study, you know. It's not something that people tell you. You kind of feel like you're just trying to better yourself rather than follow the same kind of track that your parents did. My dad lives in New Zealand, and my mum passed away just 3 years ago, which is when I moved to Melbourne. My sister, who I care and advocate for, she has an intellectual disability and epilepsy. That takes up quite a lot of time and emotional energy. I have a younger brother, who doesn't seem to ever grow up. He's constantly going from job to job and causing trouble. I do love him. I love my dog so much. I couldn't live without him. He's such a funny thing. He's like a cat in a dog's body. He's just really lazy, really lazy. I was diagnosed with severe depression a little while ago. It's pretty tough. Don't often feel like myself with regards to who I used to be, kind of thing. My husband and I do budget every Monday night, and we just looked at the figures, and we had gone through all of our savings. I just broke. I saw that all of our short-term savings were gone. It took me 11 months to get a retail job. 11 months. And I had it for 3 months, and the business just wasn't going well, and they had to cut hours. So it's just so tough to find a job. I've been looking for so long. And you feel so dejected when you get the letters back or the phone calls, or I just kind of reached a point where I needed help. I needed to know if anyone could help. And I think that's why the counselling service and emergency relief is quite good. I kind of always thought that I wouldn't be eligible because my husband works and we're not on a healthcare card or anything, but it's so hard to be able to afford everything on his income because we've had to kind of cut down, and we've been struggling for quite a while. This has just kind of pushed us over the edge. There's no money for things like haircuts. It's even things like we don't ever go out of the house. We never go out to the movies. We never go out and sit in a cafe. Never go on dates anymore. It's really hard because when we moved, I'm not able to see my friends or anything because the fuel costs too much to go see them, or even the marquee expenses, they cost too much to go see them. So I've kind of sunk deeper into my depression. You know, I pretty much just, I suppose, try to survive in a way. When I came here, I was very nervous. I wasn't sure if they could help at all, but I spoke to a girl and she was so lovely. Yeah, they've been really helpful. You know, as it is, I've got my scripts here and they've been amazing. They gave me a food voucher and they're helping me with the scripts. It's still nerve-wracking and you kind of feel like there's a barrier of pride there. You don't feel like you should have to do this, but My husband, he thought that we'd be taking resources away from people that needed it more than we did. But now that I've been here, I realise that we're the needy and we're just normal people. If emergency relief wasn't here, I don't know what we'd do. There's no family, there's no one else. I don't know what we'd do. There really is no other option. I think you always kind of have a dream in the back of your mind as to what you'd like your life to look like. Some of it's not always realistic, but I think my biggest dream is just to be able to have somewhere secure and stable. It could happen to anyone. You could get sick, you could lose your job. You might not have that support network. Where would you turn if something happened and you didn't have that income or that support?